Hi, boys and girls. I'm Uncle Floyd. Whoa, here we go. And right now, I have to find out what happened with Oogie.
I was just next door. You know, our neighbors had a little baby.
Oh, well, what's the baby's name?
I don't know. I can't understand a thing it says. I can't understand.
Well, you know, once I was a bouncing baby boy. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. Too bad you bounced on your nose.
Yeah, well, that's...
One good thing about babies, they all think Skip Rooney's jokes are new.
Yeah, well, that's... They
do.
Well, what's all this talk about babies? I don't know why you want to start the show with all this baby talk.
Well, everybody had their show, and the show they were bringing in their baby pictures and stuff, and no one asked me to bring my baby picture in. No one even... So I guess nobody wanted to see it. No fans wrote in or anything.
Oh, we want to see it.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, did you bring your baby picture?
Yeah. It's over here. This. That's me, the third branch from the bottom on the left. Right over there. This is my family tree.
Yes, I understand that.
We were in the original cast of Roots. You see, we start right down here.
Oh, never mind. That is the worst joke I ever heard. Now, we have to start our show right now. We don't have time for this nonsense.
I agree with the Census Bureau in counting all illegal aliens as American citizens in the 1980 census. After all, they are living here.
Professor Labak, I knew you were going to take this position. As a matter of fact, I was certainly perfectly sure that you were going to take this decision, and I was not even interested in making a debate with you. Because, Professor Labak, you are worse than an illegal alien. You are a bimbo. A big bimbo. That's what you are. Bimbo schmimbo.
But in New York City, there are an estimated 1.5 million illegal aliens. If they are not counted in the city's population, we will lose billions of dollars in federal aid.
If the 1.5 million illegal aliens did not live in the city of New York, we would not need the federal aid.
I am reminded of the fact that America is a nation of immigrant peoples. Give us your weak, your tired, your poor huddled masses.
You forgot, give us your stupid, because that is how your family arrived on the shores of this great country. Give us your stupid, your ignorant, your ignoramuses.
But our American culture will only brighten as millions from other varied cultures blend into our melting pot.
Melting schmelting, I say to you. What do we need a melting pot? We have enough culture in this country already. Look at me. I can go out and get a Kanisha pizza, anything I want. Why do I need more culture? Melting schmelting to you, you bimbo, you gluehead. That's what you are. You and you liberal fools. You're going to try to get me upset, but you're not going to blow my stack tonight.
Dr. Bendit, I tend to disagree. You babble incessantly on nothing. Just what have you against the illegal aliens?
Number one, they talk funny. In case they didn't hear it, I said number one, they talk funny. Number two, they don't like the Yankees. And number three, they talk funny.
Oh, Dr. Bendit invited you here.
Who invited me here? Why, I go way back. What are you talking about, who invited me here? As a matter of fact, I had my roots way before Alex Haley even wrote the book. As a matter of fact, Fiddler on the Roof came out in 1962, way before Roots.
In closing, I surrender to your stupidity. I cannot converse with a baboon. This is Professor Eugene Labak.
Professor Labak, wait a minute, I'm over here, Diane. No, yes, that's it. What, you got a liberal camera people now? What, you don't want to put me on, huh? What, you think I should not work here? Get over here, I'll have the whole place down. What do they think? You got liberal people everywhere. Liberal schmiberals. They're taking over the whole country. Oh, we got a nice conservative young man over there who likes me. What do you think this is? You, Professor LeBach, stink! I suggest you move to Russia! That's where you belong, in Russia! And then you could go to Russia and help build tanks in Rwanda! That's where you belong because you are a sick man! A sick man! You stink! This is Dr. Martin Bendit.
This is Tom Cavell with the tasty product manufactured strictly in our Tom Cavell Ice Cream College. There's no air in our custom-made quality product. Hurry now for our special TV offer. Bonnie the Bunny. We have 150,000 of these left over from the Easter holiday. They're half price now. Hurry up, they're melting fast at your nearest Cavell Ice Cream Factory. Ice cream quality. Today at the Tom Cavell Ice Cream College on the Air, we're going to demonstrate how our fine product is made in the Tom Cavell ice cream sandwiches. I have a student in my college, Mr. Glockenspiel. Mr. Glockenspiel, will you demonstrate on the clean plate how we manufacture our own custom-made ice cream sandwiches? First, he takes the ice cream, and what kind of bread is this? This is whole wheat bread. He pats it. Now notice we use no air in our product. Only top quality, a little mustard on the ice cream sandwich. And now Mr. Glockenspiel will demonstrate how good it tastes.
No comprendo.
Yeah, well, then, no, we make ice cream sandwiches on rye, pumpernickel, and white. And now Mr. Glockenspiel will get sick right before your very eyes. Mr. Glockenspiel will now get a clean plate at the Cavell Ice Cream College on the Air, and we're going to demonstrate something brand new at the Cavell Ice Cream College. It's Lenny the Lawyer, a new custom design ice cream cake and treat. We squeeze it out of the can and we mold a custom blend of fine product into Lenny the Lawyer. Lenny the Lawyer will be available at all our Cavell ice cream stores, and it will be manufactured daily fresh. And to make it good, we will stuff it with money. Lenny the Lawyer, our latest creation at the Cavell Ice Cream College. You have to make an appointment to eat it. And instead of a container, it's sold in a retainer. And it will be admitted to any bar, even if you're under 18. So there's just a little joke about Lenny the Lawyer, our newest creation at the Cavell Ice Cream College. Will be with Fudgy the Ghost and Nutty the Squirrel and Molly the Mole and Bonnie the Bunny. And that's Lenny the Lawyer, our latest and greatest custom-made product from the Cavell. Yes,
Are
sir.
you Mr. Cavell?
I'm Mr. Cavell. This is my Ice Cream College on the Air.
My name is Goldman. I'm from the U.S. Division of Immigration and Naturalization.
Yes.
I understand that you have some illegal aliens here on your premises.
That's totally, we have nothing. We only have custom-made product on
Well,
our...
let me talk to this gentleman right here. Excuse me, sir. What is your name? Are you a citizen of the United States of America? Do you have proof that you are a citizen of the United States of America? Mr. Cavell, I'm afraid this gentleman must come with me. Sir, you must accompany me down to the immigration board.
My lawyer.
Lawyer?
My lawyer.
Lawyer? You have a lawyer?
Yeah, you want to see?
I'd like to see your lawyer.
Okay.
Look, it's Wally the Whale.
Welcome once again to another broadcast of the Brother Billy Bobby Booper program. We have a whole broadcast family here tonight who'll be willing to greet y'all in your homes. Right now it's time for the message. I say, it's time for a first opening selection from the King of the Chickpea Festival in Gobbleville, Virginia, Mr. Deacon Jim, who proudly play the opening selection. Deacon?
Thank you, Brother Billy. His eyes cry every night. Oh, this smile.
Thank you.
Long to hold you.
Thank you very much, Deacon Jim.
Hurting's on me, yeah. And I will never be free, no. Ow! Promise to me.
Thank you very much, Deacon
You
Jim.
broke it.
Shut up! I say they waste your time. That's what I say. They get on your nerves. They're a menace to society. You have to sit there and you have to take it. You have to stand there and you have to take it. You can't talk back. You can't answer. No. You can't interrupt. No, you can't exchange ideas. I'm talking about the telephone answering machines. You just have to stand there with the phone up over your ear. You can't talk back. You can't respond. You just stand there like a dummy. And somebody comes up to you and says, who you talking to? And you reply, nobody. And you feel stupid. And you feel humiliated. Standing there, not talking to anybody. Not responding, not exchanging ideas, not sending your message across, just listening to the phone machine and its dull, repetitious message. It says, hello, this is Morris Howard Blitzbaum Jr. I'm not at home. I'm not in the house at the moment. But if you leave your number, if you leave your name, if you leave the time of your call,
if you leave your social security number, if you leave a bank reference, if you leave the name of your last employer, when you hear the beep, leave this information, and I will call you back. I can't talk to you at the moment. I'm not at home right now. And these telephone machines, friends, are the ruination of America today. I'm telling everybody, down with the phone machines. Down with the inhuman quality of life. We must unplug our machines. We must throw them out. Are you paying attention? No. And right now, friends, it's time for a commercial message from our sponsor with Mr. Deacon Jam.
Yes! Thank you, Brother Billy. Friends, this portion of the Brother Billy Bobby Booper broadcast has been brought to you by Amanda Ackaway's House of Duck. Okay, friends, Sunday afternoon and all your relatives have just gone their merry way home. But you just sniff and... Ooh. There's Uncle George's cigar smoke, Aunt Betty's smelly perfume that you got last Christmas, Little Joey's cap gun, and Cousin Louie's foot disease. So what do, friends? Well, friends, Amanda Ackaways is proud to introduce to you for the first time Amanda Ackaways Aerosol Duck. Just one little spray, friends, and all those ugly smells go away and replaced with the pleasant odor of a burning duck. So friends, why have a house that smells like roses when you can have one that smells like a duck? And remember, oh, if you are tired and out of luck, try Amanda Ackaway's Aerosol Duck. It'll make your friends just stop and stare. That's because they smell ducks in the air. Billy?
And I hope your mother doesn't yell at you for taking her hairspray.
I got it from you.
Yeah. Well, friends, don't forget on April 2nd, the Brother Billy Bobby Booper will be performing live on April 2nd. I'll be in Newark, New Jersey, where we will be protesting the new movie about a Newark, New Jersey police precinct. It's called The Answer to Fort Apache, the Bronx. And I'll be protesting the movie called The Alamo here in Newark, New Jersey, about a police precinct. Friends, on April 16th, I'll be live at Studio 54 in New York City. They call it Studio 54 because there's only 54 disco fans left. On April 29th, I'll be in Wallington, New Jersey, where I'll be trying to help people at the Wallington, New Jersey National Annual Spelling Bee Contest, where town residents are brought up to try to spell their last names. It's a big spelling bee. On May 5th, we're going to be in New York City in the subway system. That's right, we're going to watch the guardian angels fight the police while the muggers go about their business. In New York City on May 5th, Brother Billy Bobby Booper live in person on A-Train.
We'll be there, Billy!
And right now, I'm going to try to help some of the people in the Grand Auditorium here this evening with the first troubled man with a social disorder. Please come on.
Brother Billy! Is it true that you come from dust and you go to dust?
Yes, my friends, we all come from dust, and when we leave Earth, we go back to dust.
Well, you better come over to my place and look under the bed. Somebody's either coming or going.
Yes! Come on up and let me try to help you.
Oh, I'm so mad! I'm so mad! I'm so mad!
Why?
Oh, it's my wife. She makes me so mad. Tell me, Billy, how is your wife?
Oh, she's an angel. That's what she is.
You're lucky mine's still breathing.
Come on forward. Come up here. And now we'll try to help you.
Brother.
Wait a minute. Get the air freshener. Yeah.
You can't help that man, Billy.
Sometimes, brother.
Wait, you're thinking it up.
Oh.
That ain't too unusual.
How's my other one?
That's all right. You just had to pull on it. See, it was stuck in there. What's your problem?
Well, I was looking for my dogs, and I ended up with these, but these aren't my dogs. Can you help me?
Well, these aren't your dogs. Well, I'll help you. Just watch. Watch my powers. Watch my What? Oh, my goodness. Here you go. Now you got a devil dog. Get out of here. That's horrible, Neto. Come on. How you doing, sir?
I always feel very tired and sluggish.
Well, you know what your problem is?
What's that?
You should go on a diet.
No, you gotta read it like that or it doesn't work.
Oh, I know. You know what your problem is?
What?
You got to write bigger cue cards.
I put it
You know
in
what your
yellow.
problem? You know what'd you write it with though? What? You know what your problem is?
What?
You have to diet. Diet.
Diet? What color?
Yeah. Brown. Come on, folks. Come on. What's going on here?
You don't know what you're talking about. This is a Canadian goose gooser.
No, it's a Norwegian mallet.
You don't know what you're talking
Norwegian
about.
mallet.
It's more exotic than that.
You don't know. What do you know?
This is a New Zealand DA.
Nah, it's an Australian. It's an Australian Tweety Boy.
What are you guys doing anyway?
Well, we're kind of swapping lies, and the guy who tells the best lie gets to keep the duck.
Well, let me tell you something. Why, when I was your age, I never told a lie.
Well, I guess he wins it then.
Come forward. Try to save this bit.
Brother Billy, do you know how to make an elephant fly?
No, I have no idea. How do you make an elephant fly?
Well, you start with one of these.
That's what you do. Well, friends, we have any closing comments from Mr. Deacon Jim?
I got the duck.
There goes another sponsor. Well, friends, we want to thank you all for joining in to the Brother Billy Bobby Booper broadcast on the air. Give me a big yeah!
Well, hello, ladies, and welcome once again to another cooking extravaganza with yours truly, Julia Stepchild. Today we're going to make a festive treat for dessert. Now, everyone has probably had already the holiday dinner and barbecue or whatever, but it's time for dessert prepared by yours truly, and today we are going to make chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse. Take a pie pan and place it down like this, and get yourself a good mousse. And place it into the pan. Proceed to make sure that the mousse is potted down rather firmly and cleaned off for the festive treat of chocolate mousse. And now comes the chocolate. I will be getting the chocolate on the mousse. And you can prepare this perhaps at home for that festive treat of bon vivant around the town. Cover the mousse up entirely. Don't forget to get behind the ears. And slide it over on that side. And add some more chocolate syrup onto the mousse. And prepare it thus so that the entire will be completely chocolate covered. And some of you might want to experiment with parfaits and kumquats. Afterwards, we will have a sliced watermelon. A sliced watermelon bon vivant. No, C.M. Kellum wrote this one. Now, perhaps we might want to add some sprinkled vegetables on top, so we will place our pickle into the grater. Maybe add some peas. And perhaps some turnips. Now place them all into the festive, decorative array here for the chocolate mousse of some sauté wine. And so, and perhaps some melon balls. And now, ladies, we will move it along into the oven to prepare our chocolate mousse. Now, let it cook for approximately 3 minutes. 1, 2. My time flies, doesn't it? Take it out of the oven, and we'll bring it around into the dining room. And here we have a beautifully decorated and holiday-spirited chocolate mousse, prepared exquisitely by yours truly, Julia Stepchild, especially for the holiday. Until next time, bon appetit!
Here at the piano once again. How you doing, Cuppy? Cuppy's back. A little Cuppy music.
Listen, honey, oh, Ida, I idolize you. I love you, Ida, honey, indeed I do.
cider. Listen, my honey, oh, Ida, I idolize you. I love you, Ida, honey, love you, deed I do. Good night, Cuppy. I will be right back, so... don't go away. What did you do today, Oogie?
Well, today I have a very interesting story. I was at the bank today, and a frog walked in. So the frog wanted to get a loan. So he needed to make his house bigger, and he wanted to have a loan at the bank. So the frog had to see Mr. Paddywhack. So Mr. Paddywhack said to the frog, "Well, frog, what are your assets?" Now the frog said, "I have this little tiny elephant. It's very precious to me, and it's an antique elephant." So Mr. Paddywhack said, "Is this all you have? This is the most valuable thing you have? You come to the bank and you want a loan and you present us with this little tiny elephant?" And then Mr. Frog says, "Yes, that's what I just said." So Mr. Paddywhack went to the president of the bank, and he said to the president, "This frog out there wants a loan. Now for collateral, he wants to put up this little tiny elephant. But I can't figure out what this elephant is." And the bank president said, "It's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan." Was that a nice joke?
Yeah, that was a wonderful joke. Pizza pie for everybody. You're a squally got pizza man. Hey!
Squally, you hit me into the nose. What are you all about?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your face. Mr. Jambalone, what are you doing now? What's the matter, you? Huh? What are you doing?
That's a nicer thingy you got there.
It's called a Swiss cheese pizza. So what, you got the hole in it right there.
I'm sorry, listen, I can't laugh at what you said because I'm very upset.
I make it too teeny, that's all. I gonna start all over again, you see? What do you mean you can't laugh? You upset? Oh, are you upset? You're a young lady. What's the matter with you?
Young lady, I'm a
why don't be happy like me? Come on and make a laugh. Hey, come on and be happy. Come on and make a happy face. Be happy, make a happy face. That's all. You make a scumbari over there. You make it look inside like a monkey.
A nice man too.
I know, but don't worry about that. Why are you sad? What's the matter with you?
You know, all of my girlfriends, the one I go play bingo with, like Virginia and Josephine. They all are afraid.
Why are they afraid to play bingo? What's the matter with them?
There's a lot of trouble on the streets.
A lot of trouble on the streets,
Everybody walk around and snatch your pocketbook.
Snatch the kids, they take a pocketbook.
The bad children.
I'll kill you
from the bad home.
I am sick of the head.
They come from the bad homes.
Huh?
They come from a bad homes.
That's all right. It ain't no good.
Every one of them. Delinquents.
They're delinquent.
They're delinquents.
That's right.
And they come around and they rob people, and it just makes the street bad. So how is a little old lady like me supposed to stand up to a big guy go like this and like that and like that? And then he steal your money and everything. I'm afraid, Pasquale. I can't go out of nowhere.
What's the matter with you? Why are you going to be afraid of this kind of thing?
Because these people that come around and they rob you. All of my poor friends, and they scared to death.
Not to what? What's the matter with you?
Mrs. Jeremiah had a heart attack last week and she was so upset.
Never mind that. Listen, you gotta, let me tell you something. When you see trouble, you're not gonna worry about the kid that come and take your pocketbook.
Why not?
Why don't you do what I do? When I see trouble, I take my whistle out, I blow my whistle, and help come right away.
You blow at that thing?
That's right. And you see the way they run away, they go in and don't bother you no more, and the help is coming on the way.
Right on.
It's nice. That's all you gotta do. Police around you.
Let me go over here. Let me see this. This is seriously, it's pretty interesting to me. You sure this will work?
All you gotta do, you walk around and keep a whistle on your neck, and when you see the kid come and try to take your pocketbook, blow the whistle.
All right.
Blow loud and keep it blowing. I put the
This
whistle
sounds
on.
like a good idea.
All right, wait. Wait a minute,
Don't mess with my hair. Don't mess with my hair. Don't do it over here.
What kind of flower this is? It's no good. You want a flower? Here's a flower.
You're messing up on my head. Wait a second.
What kind of hat
Wait a
is it?
second. No, get off of here.
Hey, watch. It's a
It's
collar.
the hat.
Look, give me
Take
the
off of the hat and let me try it without this hat.
Bring this back to the Goodwill. You put.
Let me try it to do this.
Now you can put on your head.
You sure that this is gonna work?
Yes, it's gonna work. Now just to watch it, and come on, make get the whole.
Wait a second.
Watch
Right
it.
on.
What's the matter with you? You make a.
Wait, this take it. Wait.
What's the matter now?
Take this off of here.
Hey, Mr. Jambalon, what's the matter? That's
Take this off.
What
Take
happened?
this off. This is a pocketbook.
All right, give me pocketbook.
Cheap. It seems a robot.
All right, don't worry about it.
Give me try
That's all.
this
See,
here
you gotta
again.
cut
Get over
everything.
here.
You get it touch up.
Get this.
All right, now put it under your neck. Allora, questo stunato, ragazzi. Hey, put it around your head.
Ow!
What's the matter now? What's the matter now?
My ear. Stop at this.
Give me the earring.
Get away. Do you heard this?
Give me the hearing. What's the
Take this
matter?
one
It's
over
gonna hurt
here.
your ear.
Right on.
All right. I didn't know you had a real pair of ears. Just to find out. All right. Then watch your face. Watch your face. What's the matter with you? Put this around your head.
Try this once more.
All right. Hurry up. I don't need to take it so long.
Oh, wait. I got this necklace. Just take it.
All right. You give me necklace.
Take it this one. This is the one over here. You don't talk better like that to me. You shut
bad
up.
about you, no way.
I still remember your mother.
I never say nothing
Your mother
bad
never
about
brought you up into talking like that.
Never mind. I don't say nothing bad about you. Just hurry up. You
Let me
make it too
try
long. What's the
this.
matter
Help
with
me
you?
this again. Helping me with this.
All right, I help you with this. So why you the...
Okay.
That's all right. Now give me this.
That's
Mr. Jambalone. Now put a whistle around your neck, okay?
Just the whistle.
Now when you get in trouble, you just blow whistle and the help come out of the way. Don't worry
Let
about
me
it.
go just to give
Go
this
ahead.
a
You
try.
practice it now. Practice. Go ahead. All right, do again.
Is it
Keep
good?
going.
Is
Yeah,
it
no,
good?
No, man, come on. How about some more? That's all right. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep a whistle. Keep a whistle. Ah! What's this? Look at this. Mocking an old lady, huh? You come with me. You come with me. Come with me.
Stai lontano da sto cuore.
Dobry wieczki, DVD. The foreign language TV program. Hopsina batriegago, tiskara bariegaga, oskini voski trovolotto. Volki livac klekto, foreign language TV program, Rupsia drebo, dobbe shop de jabo. Westaren, Snow Jersey, Eponacania, Esco White Pigeon, mi koloni kološki, pigeoni frešku, tomaketori poremoški. Nie klipne peseke holbone telefono, 227 obni, 227 obni. Di Faria Brothers Company, Volski Dravočki, Di Faria Brothers, Esco Navarjaška, di Newark, New Jersey, Epolovatu, Wotski Lovadzieszko, Di Faria. Varavasco, Zoko novi sponsor. Provo Office Product Company. Mikolo Vasco del Officinkia in Provo Office Furniture Company. Prodishki, Ferigoldo Pensolki Sharpenetsky. Vetskolui Provo. Eponokania Eponoprovo. Easy operation. The Provo Pencil Sharpener Company. The Provo Pencil Sharpener Company. Epocaniene Visca da Diago. Visca da Diarri Misca da Ravalto. Ipunacanie. A lot of junk, it's what it is. Visca Dravo. The Staple Company, Provo Stapler. Ipunagia. Ipunavadishka Dravo Lopi Openishepu. Ikanafashkirego and si Ipuni. Iskadrea. Diskadra Bingash Kumbariada. Ikonovachka Daryangash Kumbariada. Would it's one of it. Where the Milushka Dravo. No, but Color Brothers Lawn Furniture Company near Passaic, New Jersey. Epoca Scariado Color Brothers Lawn Furniture Company. Epocania Easy Open Lawn Furniture Company. Ico Scatariagalo, Epona Cachiego, Escotafariego. Eponogaski di Focolo Furniture Company. Escuda Colocolico Capascagliada, Beccanariano e Nupasiconia. Eponosicariare. Epocasicariare. E Vescodrovolovoski, Oponigasiardo, Esco Dravonovoski Driavoli. Colo Furniture Company, Lawn Furniture. The foreign language TV program Continuatsky, parte del Nutsi, Wotski Dingledo, Newark, New Jersey, Washington, Newark, Big Hollywood, California. Efko parte Nutsi. Parte Wotski, Newark, New Jersey. Viscaltiado Central Ward Planning Committee. E Punodrivo. It's called Vodskiti. Portegotinski, Washington, D.C. E put the next start card. Viscalovechko, the Washington Senator Nothington. Vechkadolo splitting headache. Epotuni Epochitrigago. Newark, New Jersey. Viscandadrigo, X-ray of Muggsy's head. Viscadariago, Viscanda. But how old? Visco count the rings and multiply by 3. Viscadalotri was Muggsy birthday party. Ipoto Volki. Noci Dvachki Dlotsko, the Hollywood, California. Votskolovo, the new star Yabadu Rooney. Visco the Rovachisko. Eno Partigashki Vachkatriago. Noci Vishkoli Faniski, the foreign language TV program. Nuzi Alexo e parte musicale Whisky Marchiada. Alexo Marcacchiada. Alexo. Dodge Vodskilo Lopki di Volta.
Botiabra Krapronieti.
Patrovina Poproca Chierda.
Prokitiarda Marchiona.
Marchione. Che carde Marchione e Polocario.
Morgato mia raracchia duda. Moriakata Borieke Obdudada Borikunata Moriakate Porskatonia Fortaka Boriatumake Borkato Pasiarata Uda Mariakote Hupata Oh Huha He Oh Huha He Morkabra
Alexo Marcacchiade, Ipuli, Wallington Civic Center, Mawa Civic Center in Wallington, New Jersey.
Porshka Yardo de Świnie.
Porshka Shivardo. Make a jokey, huh? Alexo Marcacchiade di foreign language TV program Whoopsie Nova Drevo, the White Pigeon Meat Company, White Pigeon Meat Market over here. We call Uncle Floyd at Jungle Habitat Viscalovrevol Epokania White Pigeon Meat Market Pigeoni Freshkuto Marketura Tilevno 227 Obni Foreign Language TV Program Viskolova Yasko Alexa Marcachiada e Marco Pascarmiada Cacchiada Resco Caliexo Carriado
Hello, I'm Dangumba. And now I've gone totally legit. I'm in the fashion industry now. I'm going to introduce to you Dangumba's Spring Fashion Show. Now, on the Dangumba Spring Fashions, we're going to have a lot of new fashions for the spring. We're going to have gauze shirts. Now, these are especially useful if you plan on being stabbed that night. You know, you have a gauze shirt, you're ready to go. Then we're going to have jeans with designer labels. See, designer labels like Robert Hall, Models, Pantry Pride, Toulouse-Lautrec, and Gloria Vanderbust. Then we're gonna have the most expensive designer jeans ever manufactured at Dangumba's Spring Fashion Outlet. They cost $750 a pair. And they're called pistachio jeans because you gotta be nuts to buy them. We're gonna have sportswear too. We're gonna have bocce ball suits, complete with iron knee pads. We're gonna have jogging suits, which come in handy every time you see your landlord. And we're gonna have spring wear. Everybody says, Dangumba, what's spring wear? Hey, what do you mean? Spring wear is suits and clothing for the whole family that you wear in your home when you're... No, so spring wear is clothing to help you spring out of jail in case you get caught. With secret pockets to hide electric drills and files and stuff like that, see? Then we're gonna have a white shirt with built-in spaghetti sauce stains, so you don't have to worry. We're gonna have purple socks. Everybody says, Dangumba, what's the matter? Why are you gonna have purple socks? Purple socks in case you decide you want to squash some grapes. You don't have to change your socks. Then we're gonna have smoking jackets and blazers, which are clothing that catches on fire every time you light up a cigarette. Like that. Then we're gonna have cowboy boots that are 100% guaranteed to make your feet hurt. Then we're gonna have striped prison outfits. Now everybody says, who's gonna buy striped prison outfits? What's the matter, huh? Who's gonna buy these things? These are for when you're in your house and one of your family gets paroled. That's why you make them feel at home. So you wear that. We're gonna have bride and groom wedding outfits, complete with boxing gloves. Then we're gonna have terry cloth outfits. Now, terry cloth outfits are very big this year, huh? And we're making ours from the finest dish towels in the state of New Jersey, so terry cloth. That's the end of that one. And we're gonna have peekaboo dresses too, where you take a peek and then you go, boo! But I was just here today to tell you about the grand opening of the Dangumba Spring Fashion Outlets, and I'll be there, and I want you to be there. Arrivederci, ciao.
Yeah. Hey!
What are you all upset about?
I'm just upset and I'm tired of this show. I'm tired of hanging around with you and Scott and Skip and Nip and Nip.
Who is... Look, will you just slow down here now? You're all upset.
I know I'm upset. I'm so mad. Mr. Grouch yells at me and Scott Gordon, they get me sick. They all bug me and Muggsy and Nano, and I'm tired of hanging around with you guys. I'm tired of hanging around with the failures of life.
Well, hey now. Now just relax. Hold your horses.
Hold my horses. Boy, oh boy, I'm sorry that I'm so mad today, but I'll tell you why I'm mad, okay? You guys will understand. I want to start hanging around the chicks.
Hey!
Can you dig? I want to change my image. I mean, I want to start hanging around the chicks.
You're too young.
You're too old.
No, look, never mind that. You're too young to hang around the chicks. What's the matter with you? You have to be here to do the show right now. Get your mind off of them.
Go on. Boxy's got something. Hiya, Box. Let him see your nose, yes. Both of our noses need paint jobs, you know. Oh, Boxy brought me the chicks!
Are these the chicks you want to hang around with, the marshmallow chicks?
You got it. You know any other kind?
Do I know any other kind? Look, I'll tell you what. You want to hang around with the chicks, the marshmallow chicks. I get the idea.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Interview of the Week. This evening, we present Comrade Komik, an observer in the United States from the Soviet Union. Comrade Komik, in the Soviet Union, there always seems to be a shortage of home appliances. For example, if someone wants a refrigerator, they have to wait up to 10 months before it's delivered. Doesn't this present problems?
Нет, what problem? We got nothing to put in refrigerator anyway. What the problem? For you, it be problem in Russia. For you, but for our people, it's no problem.
The crime rate in your country is unbelievably low. It is unbelievable that in 1981 there were no burglaries in the entire nation. To what do you attribute that?
Answer simple. Nothing to rob. What for they rob somebody? What ain't got nothing? That's funny joke. Comrade Komik make laugh.
There is no...
You like to laugh with Comrade Komik? Go like this.
There is no competition in your country. No competition, and therefore no advertising. Your TV programs have absolutely no commercials. Isn't that strange?
Strange? Нет, not strange in Russia. You TV, Americanski TV, strange. What every crazy people, crazy Edward got program. He scream with arm like this to give stuff away, not even to lower the price and act like crazy man. Then further you got ice cream man who scream talking with people who don't speak English. What kind of sell ice cream that way? That crazy. Plus, in the United States, everybody in this country make record and sell on television. But in Russia, nobody do this. In America, everybody got a record for sale. I watch a singing that all people, all kind. That you got a country western singer, and you got a cartoon song too.
In the United States, Comrade Komik, there are about 100,000 professional comedians. In Russia, there is only one clown, Popov. Just one clown in your whole country, and you put him in the circus.
So what? We got one clown, we put in circus. You got one clown, you put in White House. What difference? One clown is a clown. You make joke, ha ha. But after all, it's President Reagan make a lot of American people look good in Russia.
How does he do that?
Well, talking about people like Ford and Carter and Nixon and Johnson. Just a political joke.
Why is it whenever a tourist returns from Moscow, they explain how the city is loaded with marching soldiers, military parades, and traffic jams caused by tanks? Why are there so many Soviet troops in Moscow?
Because not enough room to keep all troops in Cuba, Afghanistan, Balkan country, Latvia, Estonia, in South America.
Why are your soldiers in the Middle East? Do you want the oil? And why are your soldiers in Africa? Do you want the gold?
No, that's not true. Нет. No, we don't interest in oil. No, we have no interest in gold. All we want is the land.
Well, do you ever think that there will be peace between our two countries?
Yes, as long as there is arms race. Because when the race ends, then you gotta have a winner. Somebody gotta be winner. Very hip line too, eh?
Just to give the audience an insight.
Well, think about that. Think about it. When you have a race, it's nothing can happen during the race. It's when the race finish, somebody's got to win.
That's correct. That's absolutely correct.
I told you this. Yeah. You think I am some kind of stupid? No.
I never said that. Just to give our audience an inside look, if the Uncle Floyd show was in Russia, do you think it would be a hit?
It's silly show. I watched this program. It's no good for Russia. What is purpose of this kind of show? Uncle Floyd. Whose uncle he is? What kind of special privileged character is he anyway? What only 6 people have birthdays announced? What is that special class system? What only 90 children get picture on wall? This kind of program discriminate against everyone else, encourage capitalism. See, that's kind of thing. And the people in the show, they're the worst.
Well, what about the people on the show?
I'm coming to that. I got that now. What do you? Don't rush me. I got to stay in my thoughts. You take Skip Rooney in Russia. He go to Siberia. Right away. We don't like that. We take Neto. We put under observation. The doctor would like to study him and find out what is. You human or
We'd like to find out what he is too.
And the Charlie, we make pick wheat. We put in wheat field to pick and wheat. And Muggsy, you know what we do with him?
What would you do with Muggsy?
We send him to where the people, to be with his own people.
Where's that?
In the yogurt country where everybody lives to be 100 years old, 135. This is where Muggsy belongs. He don't belong with the young people. He belongs with the yogurt people that live long. And you? We capture you. That's what we do. We send you to the Urals.
The Urals?
Yes, that's where all our mountains are. The Urals mountain range. That's what the Comrade Comic make little joke. That's all. They make fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Interview of the Week. Our guest has been Comrade Comic. We'll see you again next time.
Friend, I'm Eddie Slava. Whoops. That never pops up anymore. How are you? Let's get this done right. I don't want to be too sloppy today. It's gotta be clean. Swabbing the deck. Yes, there. 2 more years and I could have been a lawyer. How do you like that? Remember that gag? That's an old joke. Guess what we're gonna learn how to do today? Learn how to eat Chinese food like a slob. You ready to do that? Boy, oh boy, let's get a napkin over there and let's get some forks and a little dish. Get out of there.
Now we have the Chinese soup. Oh, I mean the Chinese food. Or maybe we'll put some in the dish like that. And like this. Meow. Hey. Where'd that guy come from? Just a second. Just a second. Want to see something funny? Hi, boys and girls. I'm Uncle Floyd. Zoop. Zoop. Isn't this a great Chinese food? Everybody always says, Eddie, when we are going to eat Chinese food like a slob. Here we go. Let's just put the whole thing in there. Yes. Now we need some of these things, these dried noodles. Whoops. How's that there? Isn't that nice? Yep. And you gotta mix it up. Yum, boy. This is great. It looks like New Year's Eve on Central Ave. Noodle time. Now there's many ways to eat Chinese food. Wait a minute, we forgot the, we forgot this. Yes, sir. There we go. Well, you can chop it in and throw it out. No, there's many ways to eat Chinese food. That ain't a banana, that's my nose. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Everybody wants to get into the act. That's it. No, we're the best way to eat Chinese. Woo! You eat it with chopsticks. Chop it up. Now that's not how you eat the Chinese food. Whoops! What the heck is that thing there? Anybody want to go fishing? No, we gotta put it on the stick here. Wait a minute. Nope. Is that how it goes on? Nope. No. Well, there's other ways. We won't waste time with the chopsticks. Here, Charlie, look 'em. Here, right. That's sloppy, isn't it? That is really gross. We need some mustard, don't we? Mustard. What are you moaning about, Diane? The mustard. Now we'll leave that there. It's time for the fortune cookie. Is this a fortune cookie? Let's open it up. Bad luck will come your way. You will be on a date with Charlie. Don't feel bad. You're not getting old. Look at Muggsy. A great tragedy awaits for you. You have won a ticket to the Skip Rooney one-man concert show at the Ritz Theater. That's another way. Well, friend, this is really gross. Did you want to see this at home? Oh, wait a minute. I'll try that again. Isn't that something? You know, this is the first... You stop that, Muggsy, or I'll beat you up. You stop that, or you get over here and I'll make you eat this. You're a bunch of pig, that's all you are. And if that's the way it is, geez, whose idea was it to do this? There'll be no more, no, that's it. Well, no. Well, friends, we hope you enjoyed learning how to eat Chinese food like a slob, the Eddie Slabo way. Yeah!
What do you know? It's the Polka TV show! I polka in the morning, I polka in the night. I polka, polka, polka when the sun is shining bright. The Polka TV show. Hey, what do you say? Let's go! Pazuski, welcome to the I Love the Polka Come Polka with me Happy TV Polka program. The whole Polka family is here. Louis the Learned Lithuanian on the drums, oh boy. Stanley Belovsky, the clown prince of polka comedy, will be visiting momentarily. And Alex the accordion master Stodarsky, the accordion master is here. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Here we go with the Pasta Fazula Polka. Pasta Vazula, Pasta Vazula. I'm such a fool for Pasta Vazula. I like ravioli and some masticholi, but nothing will do like Pasta Vazula. Hey, Pasta Vazula, Pasta Vazula. I spend all my moolah on Pasta Vazula. Hey, what do you say? Pasta Vazula time! Ho-ho! What do you know? Let's all go and have some fun. Hey! Pasta Vazula, I'm such a fool. Pasta Vazula, it's the Pasta Vazula polka. Hey! Oh boy, hey, don't forget. Chester's House of Tires in Wallington, New Jersey, our new sponsor, is now offering tires for $6 a piece each, with treads $35 at Chester's. Also specializing in toupees for bald tires. So if you're going to get your tires looking good, bring them down to Chester's House of Tires in Wallington, our longtime sponsor. Here, it's their first commercial. Oh boy. Our new sponsor, Cowell's Travel Agency. Now at Cowell's, don't forget we're having a big bus ride April 22nd to Atlantic City. It's only $10 for the bus ride, and you receive free $50 in chips. Now everybody wants to go, so you have to specify whether you want tortilla, Fritos, taco, or potato chips when you go down there on the bus ride. Okay, right now, friends, it's time for the Clown Prince of Polka Comedy. Big hand and welcome for Stanley Belovsky. Stanley, how are you?
I'm going to do a classic bit of polka comedy today.
I remember this bit when you did it at the American Legion Hall.
Yes, we also did it at the Pickle Picnic.
The Pickle Picnic, yes, the one where
yes.
I was there too. You don't have a mic, you know.
I know, I'm talking over here.
Hiya, Mike, how are you?
You break me up, Walter.
You're funny. I laugh as soon as I see you. I laugh as soon as I see you. You remind me of all the funny jokes, you know? Like, how can you tell if there's an elephant in the refrigerator, you know?
Yes.
Okay, what are we going to see now?
We're going to see a classic bit of polka comedy.
All right, little polka music. Here we go.
problem, Stan?
Walter, I'm trying to put the cologne on, but I can't get my arm in the bottle.
Hey! Just let me hear some of that kibasi and roll music. Just let me hear some of that kibasi and roll music. Any old time you choose it. It's got a good taste, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. Hey, it's gotta be kibasi and roll music. If you wanna eat with me. If you wanna eat with me. I got no kick against chopped liver. Pizza makes me quiver. Ice cream makes me shiver. Oysters make me stiver. Just give me the kibasi and roll music. Hey, any old time you use it. It's got a good taste, you can't lose it. Hop, hop, hop. What do you know? Here we go. Oh, it's gotta be rocker, kibasi and roll music if you wanna eat with me. Take it and go. Oh, Louie the Looney with the Wanian now for a polka drum solo. Here we go. He's still going. Yep, all right. Well, friends, we want to say the Garfield annual sock hop will have first prize. Now, at the annual Garfield sock hop, first prize is $500. So bring your dirty socks. We'll see whoever's sock can hop the furthest wins, right? Harry's Las Vegas Hotel in Bayonne, New Jersey now. Just like going to Las Vegas there in Bayonne. As a matter of fact, there's a fire extinguisher in every room. And don't forget Lester's Gift Shop in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Now, everybody's going there. 10% discount on bowling trophies. And some of the big ones are suitable for your front lawn. If you want to put the big bowling trophy out in front of the house there, it looks super, so the whole gang can see it. And don't forget, Wally's Instant Bingo Hall is just opened up in Passaic, New Jersey. Now, everybody's tired of playing bingo, B-I-N-G-O, so Wally's is Instant Bingo. Just you play G and O. You go to Wally's Instant Bingo Hall. There's a winner every 3.5 minutes. All right. Friends, we ran out of time. I want to thank the whole polka family here. Let's go. Hop-ho, what do you know? I love to polka. Come polka with me. I love to polka. How happy we will be. Hop-ho, what do you know? It's polka TV time. Hey, hey, what do you say? The polka TV show.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm Uncle Floyd, and this is my partner, Oogie. Now, before we start the show, I should apologize to everyone. Oogie is going to be very upset today. You can tell by his face. Look at that face.
Oh, looks like Charlie.
Wink your eye.
Looks like Charlie.
Don't start telling everybody I'm fed up. But I'm tired of never getting paid around here. I want to get paid for my contribution to the show. I want my money put in the bank for me. I want it put in a trust fund.
Why a trust fund?
Because I don't trust you. That's right. I'm starting to worry. I haven't got any security. What would I do if you got a big break and left the show?
Don't worry, Oogie. I'd take good care of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. What will I do when your voice changes? Why, when you grow up and start talking like a man, what am I going to do for a living?
Why, you could retire. You could go retire and you could go live in the Palace of Puppetry.
No, I couldn't. I don't qualify.
Why not?
Because I've been hooked up with the worst ventriloquist in the history of puppetry, and they won't let me in. And I'm just starting to worry, that's all. I'm thinking about my future. I'm just starting to worry, that's all I mean. And I don't want to ruin the show. I want everybody to go ahead and have a happy time. I want the viewers to have their birthdays announced, and you can show the pictures. But the people at home could be thinking all during the show, where do I go? What do I do? Never hurt anybody. Never start any trouble. That's all. You can leave it up to them.
All right, don't cry. We'll get sap all over the table now. We're going to start our show right now.
We are?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, well, go ahead. Have fun, everybody, and I'll see you later. Maybe tomorrow. Unless you lose your voice and you gotta do Bones Boy.
Never mind that. We're gonna start. I'm not taking any more insults from you. Maybe somebody came back for the coconut. Come on in.
Yes!
Sylvester Cavone, how are you?
Hey, you hang with coconuts?
Did you want this coconut here?
Hey, this bum gotta talk to me like that.
What bum?
This bum over here. Hey, listen,
You think
Fred.
you're so tough?
Listen, Fred. No, this
Fred?
This is a problem with
Fred?
me today, you know.
I'm Uncle Floyd.
See, I had a bad fight with my girlfriend Adrian the other day, you know.
Yeah.
Why stop?
And what happened was...
Get back to trucking to her.
Hey, shut up! I'm in a bad mood, you know.
I don't like
Shut
your
up!
face.
Quiet. Let him do his. What is the matter?
So I got a problem with Adrian, you know. I had a fight with her and everything, and she gave me this note. I found it there at her house this morning.
Here, let me read it.
It says, "Don't call me, I'll call you. Love, Adrian."
Is that what it says?
No, it says, Charlie, pick up a quart of milk on your way home tonight. Love, Mom.
You're gonna start with me now? I'm in a bad mood. You're gonna start with me?
Just be quiet, or I'll have someone come here and beat you up.
Who? You? You little wimp?
All right, look, what do you want anyway? What is your point? You want the Adrian doesn't talk to
Adrian
you?
ain't talking to me no more.
Well, why don't you appeal to her?
Can I do that on the air?
Go ahead. Maybe she's probably watching the show right now. Why don't you talk to her over the air?
Which one am I on? Am I on you?
Yeah, go
Which
ahead.
one of these things am I on over here? You show me which one. Am I on you?
What up, bum?
Who am I
Go
on
ahead.
this one?
Sylvester.
Hey, shut up!
We don't have all day.
Yo, Adrian, it's Rocky, you know. Listen, I want you to come back something awful, you know. I really miss you and everything else. You know, like I was saying, I really love you. And you know, I think you're cute and everything. But I really wish you'd come back to me, you know. Yeah. I wish you'd call.
And by the way, have you got a sister? No, I'm sorry.
I think your phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
That for me?
Must be. There's nobody here.
Hello.
Okay, wait. Yeah.
Hello, Adrian.
Oh.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Oh. Hey, you coming back? Hey, you know what? Her phone was broke. That's why she said, "Don't call me, I'll call you." Her phone was broke. I thought you was mad at me.
Oh, no?
All right. Yeah, I'll see you later. All right. Hey, she's in a good mood now.
She's in a good mood?
Yeah, she wants to come back to me, yeah. Yeah, you know, she loves me, you know. I thought nobody loved me before, you know. Now I'm in a good mood, you know. Hey, this is great. Hey, come on, we're gonna go celebrate. Come on. Come on.
Joe Frankfurter here with you. Momentarily speaking, we have a blockbuster panel today. We have the best of the best. Speaking momentarily with the legends of all time, the two greatest living men in the history of the world, perhaps the history of the universe, and I'm talking about my very good friends. Mr. Babel will be joining me in a super duper hooper discussion, and Mr. Tiny Thomas. Everybody wants Tiny Thomas, and Mr. Babel joining yours truly, JF, the big F on Joe Frankfurter, nostalgically yours. We're gonna have live, brought to you by Martian Paint, our Martian Paint, longtime sponsor of our program. Martian Paint, it ain't just paint. Martian Paint Paradise is opening up in New York City, a new hotel where people come in and paint your room every hour on the hour in Martian Paint Paradise Hotel in New York City, hosted by yours truly, fabulously Joe Frankfurter, and a Martian Paint. Martian Paint ain't just paint. Martian Paint fashion Designer jeans, look for them in your circular. Everybody wants to know. There it goes. There. Slide it off. We're covered with 28 paint stains, 28 different colors. Martian paint, fashion designer jeans. Everybody wants these. Are the super duper item. And momentarily we're going to be speaking with my blockbuster panel. I'm dying to meet and greet my panel. But first, a word from our sponsor, Sunken Donuts. Sunken Donuts comes highly recommended over these microphones. 55 varieties of donuts at Sunken Donuts. Fresh, stale, old, mold, hardened, and on and on and on. And once crumb buns are the crummiest in town. Jelly donuts made fresh daily from fresh jellyfish. Everyone wants old fashions. Old fashions left over from last year. Munchie balls. Everybody wants them for that late night party snack. And coffee. A fresh pot of coffee is made every 24 days at Sunken Donuts, our longtime sponsor. Coffee in chipped or cracked mugs. You can have coffee in lipstick-stained mugs. Everybody wants this. Special of the week, Boston cream buns. Buy a dozen, get a free photograph of Carl Yastrzemski, Mr. Boston. Everybody, our servers are kind, courteous, and all are graduates of the Berlitz Academy of English. In New York, they speak English too. Pete the Audio Man Donut. This is the special at Sunken Donuts. Featuring Pete the Audio Man Donut. Eat it today, hear it tomorrow. Everybody is running down to Sunken Donuts, where the elite meet to eat Fribo Fusco. Everybody wants to know what happened to Fribo Fusco from college radio fame. Everyone wants Pat Cupo, Pepe Villani and the Villanettes, Lou Bacala Carey is there, Jerry Vale, Jimmy Rozzelli, Trini Lopez, and Tiny the Teller. They're all at Sunken Donuts. Everybody's rushing down there. Your maitre d' is Joe Bev, who will personally insult you. Everybody wants to go down to Sunken Donuts. Highly recommended over these microphones. I want to say before we get to our blockbuster panel, I have a collector item here sent in from my good friend Mr. Harris in Brooklyn, the Book King. This is an old autobiography of Mickey Rooney. It's so old he was only up to his 7th wife when this book came out. Everybody wants to know about that. And I want to thank my good friend Jerry Lewis for sending me in one of his albums that never sold. Everybody wanted to know what happened. What happened to Jerry Lewis? They say more Jerry Lewis. He will be on our program momentarily, maybe someday soon. We have a tribute to Jerry Lewis, gone but not forgotten, on Joe Frankfurter. Memory, nostalgically yours, Joe Frankfurter, here with my guest Tiny Thomas and Mr. Babel. Mr. Babel, we're going to be talking with them momentarily, but right now it's old-time movie time. I'm going to ask our panel if they enjoy these old-time movie times. Tiny, any thoughts on our old-time movie time?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Frankfurter. Maxon Theatre, simply, I remember seeing the Maxon Theatre in the year 1905 with the late, great Mr. Irving Kaufman. Simply marvelous.
I want to talk to Tiny later on about what he thinks about Peggy Lee. Any comments about Peggy Lee?
Peggy Lee. An excellent, very excellent ice skater, I think.
Ask Mr. Babel if he enjoys these old-time movies.
Well, Joe, I think they're really lovely.
And right now we're going to watch the Ritz Brothers Are Not Crackers. That's the name of this old movie. Mo Drabowski, Jane Wyman, Alma Gluck, Phil Foster when he had an act. When he wasn't looking for beds, when he was actually in showbiz. This is pre-1962. When Phil Foster was Rudy Kazudi, Pegleg Bates, Bill from the old Beulah show is in this. He comes out and talks. Wingy Manone, everybody says, what happened to Wingy? the DeMarco sisters and Toots Shore. Let's go back to the movies, old-time movies, many, many, many years ago, perhaps decades, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Let's watch.
Alice Bauer tees off in the finals of the Weathervane Transcontinental Women's Open Golf Championship. The 23-year-old girl studies the lie of her ball in a trap on the Knollwood Country Club course in Westchester, New York. Finally, she blasts out and places it nicely on the green. The putt is good. She finishes tied for 5th. Her sister, 16-year-old Marlene, gets off a long drive. The more publicized of the famous golfing Bauer sisters pitches close to the cup. But on another green, she takes 2 to get down. Marlene's final score ties her for 3rd. Louise Suggs pacing the field in this, the final round. In the cross-country competition, she's second to Babe Didrikson Zaharias. Her chip lands on the edge of the green. Here's a crucial shot for her. It fails. With the gallery rooting for her, she drops the short one in. The great Babe herself, Mildred Zaharias. She's in trouble. Playing from a bad spot, she plunks the ball just behind a sand trap. Now over the trap and on the carpet. This could be the clincher, but she blows it. Still 3 strokes up on Miss Suggs, the Babe sinks the one that wins the title. Louise Suggs congratulates her conqueror. Alvin Handmacher, sponsor of the tournament, poses with both girls, and Franklin D. Roosevelt Jr. presents Mrs. Zaharias with the $5,000 first prize. A silver trophy is added to the rich Lynx tourney.
I want to say we enjoy that. Finally, old-time movie time. But right now, we're going to talk with Tiny Thomas. I'm going to say, Tiny Thomas, what's old? What's old? You ask Tiny Thomas, what is old?
Well, Joe, I am very old, for example. I've been around for years, and I have a few things that I was bringing on the Uncle Floyd show at one time as my dear distant cousin, Tiny Tim. He brought some samples, too, in which I'd like to show everyone. I have here, of course, my very same instrument that my cousin plays, of course, and some pictures of, where is it now? Well, I have my agent here, my agent. This is my brand new agent that I'm very, very pleased to have. He's done wonders for my career. And
Tiny, momentarily, the mail has been simply staggering.
Oh, I have simply. This is my brand new record, as you can see from my past career. My career has been very flexible in the past. This record is selling thousands ago, almost compared to Mr. Billy Murray and Van and Skank and so many others.
I'm going to ask Tiny if we can hear a sample of
my recording. Oh, with pleasure. As I feel my own spirit coming on at this very moment.
This has been the Joe Frankfurter program, hosted by yours truly, Joe Frankfurter. Until next time, nostalgically yours. Nah, I can't have fun. Mr. Grouch, come to our wedding. No, not me. I don't want to go. I don't want to sit with people I don't know. It's the same old thing over and over. Two fat ladies dancing with each other all night. I don't think. Nah, not for Grouch. I left. Come on, give me my hat. Give me my hat. Give me my coat. Don't check it. I want it. I'll give you a clap on the head. Everybody's a nut today. They're all crazy. They're all out to get you. They don't care. They don't know. I know. They don't know. I'm gonna get them all.
Mr. Grouch. I know what you need. I know what's wrong.
Then get out of here. I don't need you, buddy. I don't need you bothering me.
Look.
Now, you look.
Your problem is you think about things too much.
Your problem is...
You brood about things. What you should do is you should get a nice magazine, sit down and read.
What are you talking about?
I'm selling magazine subscriptions.
They're too expensive. You know how much they want for a magazine? $2.
Hey, buddy, look. I can save you 25% over the cover price with the subscriptions I sell.
$3. Hey, $2.95.
Look, I got a lot of nice magazines here you'd be interested in. Look at Environment magazine.
Environment? I never heard of this one. What's this? Environment? What environment? All we got today is pollution everywhere you look. Yeah, that's what you got. Wait a minute, you got pollution, you got smog from the factory, you can't even go in the swim anymore, you can't go in the water, you can't go there, it's poison, you can't drink it. Ah, get out of there, the smoke will kill you too. What are you talking about, environment? I don't want this magazine, what do you want me to have a nervous breakdown? This is the worst thing in the world, what are you talking about, magazine?
All right, okay.
Today the environment stinks, you can't read about it.
Okay, well, what about this one? This is Better Health magazine.
Better Health?
That's something everybody needs.
You need it, never mind me. Tony, I know these kind of magazines. This is one of those magazines that tell you don't eat this, don't drink that, don't do that, don't do this, don't do it. What do you want to do? You're anything they have. You don't let you eat or drink or nothing. Better Health. Some quack doctor over there says don't do it, so everybody says don't do it. I don't want to hear about it. Nobody's in good health anymore. Nowadays, everybody's sick. Everybody knows they got ailments. They're all sick.
Well, how about Travel magazine? That's nice. Travel magazine.
Travel magazine. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go nowadays, travel? Where you can't go to Cuba anymore.
That's true.
You can't go to Czechoslovakia. You can't go to the Middle East. Where the heck are you gonna go? You can't go to Africa anymore. They got trouble there too now. Where you wanna go? Ecuador? Yeah, you go, not me. I ain't going. You gonna go to Poland? Where you gonna travel? What are you talking about? Where are you gonna go? South America, Argentina? I don't want to fight the British. I don't have anything to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't tell me about travel. Today you can't go anywhere nowadays. Nowadays, forget it. There's no travel nowadays.
Here's a nice one, Moviegoer magazine. That's a nice magazine.
Get out of here, moviegoer. You go there. Who's gonna moviegoer? What are you gonna see? A bunch of naked people running around here? That's all you got today in the movies. All you got today, naked people running around screaming. I've seen it all, and I don't like it a bit. You know, tell me, nowadays, these movies are disgusting. They're violence, too. Everybody's going around kicking everybody. Kung this, kung that, kung fu. Kung fu rule. Bula man, kicking in the face. Who wants to see that trash?
How about Political Review? That's a good one.
Political Review, what's in here? Nixon, they're all crooked, every one of them. Gibson, look at them all. Now they got Gibson, too. They got him in the hand in his pocket. They got him mixed out and easy, look like a saint. What are you talking about here? Yeah, tell me about politics. Don't try to, today, nowadays, you can't read about politics. Nowadays, they're all like this, see, they're like that, crooked, see? They got their hands in the pocket.
How about Musician magazine? That's a nice one.
Look at these, how dirty these bands look. They look like they need a shave. What kind of musicians are these screaming around? Blah, blah, screaming and yelling. What is this? This isn't music. This isn't music now. And what are you talking about? It's noise. It's noise. It's noise. Nowadays, there is no nice music.
Okay, I know this'll be good. Baseball Monthly. Baseball Monthly.
I don't care about them, and they win their millions. That's all they care. It's not baseball nowadays. In the old days, we used to go see games. They hit home runs. Now they hit for money. Money. I want $1 million. I want $2 million. I want $3 million. Nowadays, it's all the same old thing. You go with this money and... Oh, it's a mess. I don't want to hear about it.
I gotta sell you a magazine. I have to make some money here. Can't live on what Floyd pays me. So, I got one magazine left. One magazine. I bet this one is perfect for you.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's called Good Old Days. Good Old Days magazine. It's about the good old days. You should like that.
Good old days?
Yeah.
Good old days? Good old days. What do you talk? Good old. What do you know about the
good old days?
Wait a minute. You remember 1929? The stock market crashed. Men were jumping off of bridges, jumping out of buildings, selling apples to make a living here. What are you talking? You know what it's like to be laid off? You don't know good old days. I'll tell you good old days. Good old days. Good old days. How about 1914, World War I? Yeah, that was a good old day. How about World War II? Yeah, everybody's fighting and killing and running around like a nut. Yeah, Hitler, he was good old days. Come on. That Hapohito there in Japan and all them, and Haponipolopoulos and Mussolino there in Italy, running around screaming, attacking Africa and all that. What are you talking? And on top of that, if you weren't fighting a war, they had a dust bowl over here that blew the whole state around. It was snow. What are you talking about, good old days? You don't know about good old days. Get this junk out of here. Come on, get out of there, everybody. Get out of there. I'm not getting ahead. Get that camera off of me. I don't want to hear about it. Get out of there. Get out of there.
There is a great need for land in this part of the country. In New York City and most of northern New Jersey, we have simply run out of land to build homes on. It is time we looked to the north.
I agree with you. We should look, but we should not touch. Look, but do not touch. Look, but do not touch. Yes, we may look to the north, to the Catskill Mountain region, but we should not. We should not pave the roads and start to build housing there for the people in the Catskill Mountains.
We need the land, the empty spaces, to build homes for our children. I support the Catskill Mountain Development Plan. Our cities have run out of space. Where can one find empty space in New York?
Have you tried Charlotte Street? Hi! It is so empty there, even the rats have moved out!
The development of the Catskill region would aid our economy. Homes would be built. A workforce would be needed.
Professor, I ask you, what about the people already working in the Catskill Mountain region? Where are they going to work? I'm talking about Eddie Fisher. I'm talking about Jerry Vale. I'm talking about Myron Cohen, my good friend. Where are they going to work? They don't get booked in the Village Gate, you know.
Again, I say, look to the north. Look to the north. Why should this valuable land serve only as a playground for a few?
Professor Labak, you are a sick man. Professor Labak, you are insane. And furthermore, you're nothing but a liberal fool.
Dr. Bendit, you seem to fear something. Are you afraid that if the Catskills were developed, somehow our economy would be hurt?
Yes. Without the Catskill Hotel advertisements, the Sunday New York Daily News would only be 16 pages.
Then what kind of newspaper do you have on the Sunday? You want to go down there and read a 16-page Sunday newspaper? No, I do not want to read a 16-page Sunday newspaper. It is my American right that I could read a big 342-page newspaper with all the Catskill Mountains and advertisements inside, and I should want to see, in case my Aunt Millie wants to go see Eddie Fisher, she can go hear him and his band of tone deafs.
We have always been moving ahead, developing, building forward. Once New York City was a forest, it was eventually built up. Then to the west, the people looked to the west and continued building. Then to the south, then the east.
The East. Your favorite spot, the East. I knew, Professor, you had to mention the East. Yes, and that's where they should build the more houses, in the East. That's where they need the houses, in the East. Though you should go to the Catskill Mountains to the north, go to the mountains to the east, to the Balkans.
In closing, I ask all men, is it fair to ourselves, our children, our future, to stop building and moving forward? This is Professor Eugene Labach.
Professor Labach, in closing, I have 4 words for you. Go to Russia!
Whoa, wait a minute. Dr. Bendit. Go to Russia is 3 words.
No. Go is 1 word. 2 and go, 2 is 2, and 1 go makes 3, and Russia is 4. And that's where you should go, to Russia! And you can build your houses in the mountains, in the Balkan Mountains, and you should leave the Catskill Mountains, or poor Eddie Fisher won't have anywhere to work anymore. And then what are these people gonna do? And Sissy and Bobby, where they go? Where they go? This is Dr. Martin Bendit.
We're at the piano now, and there's all soda all over this, so I'm going to move the seat up a bit, and we're going to go down to New Orleans. Yeah. New Orleans.
Let's go.
Softly whispering tender sighs. Stop, oh, won't you give your lady fair 1 little smile? Stop, you bet your life you'll linger there a little while. Now they've got angels right here on earth wearing pretty blue jeans. I said way down yonder in New Orleans. Little smile. Stop, you bet your heart you'll linger there a little while. They've got angels right here on earth in those dreamy scenes, you know, way down yonder in New Orleans. I said way down yonder in New Orleans. It's a really old-time song, and we'll be right back with more of the show. Oogie.
What's the matter, Oogie? You could tell us. We're your pals.
I was reading the newspapers today. I'm worried about the future.
Well, Oogie, are you concerned about the trouble in the Middle East?
No.
Are you concerned about the high unemployment rate?
No.
Runaway inflation?
No.
I know, the high crime rates got you down.
No.
The budget cuts?
Nah, I'm used to working without a budget.
I know it's got you down. All this nuclear talk about nuclear things.
No, that's not what's got me down. I was reading about the energy crisis. Some politician has decided on giving the public incentives for using wood-burning stoves. I don't like it, and that's that.
You don't like it? Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna organize. I'm gonna organize a puppet lobby. That's what I'm gonna do. All my pals will be there. Howdy Doody, Lamb Chop, Miss Piggy, Kukla Fran and Ollie, Judy Mahoney, and Knucklehead Smith.
Well, what are you going to do? Are you gonna march to Washington?
Nah, we can't. We're gonna crawl to Washington.
Oh, well, that's enough of that. Anyway, you make your puppet lobby and crawl to Washington. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's not funny. I'm Uncle Floyd. This is my partner, Oogie, and we'll be right back.
Hello, everybody! Hey, I work all day in my garden. That's what I do today. I'm gonna go to my garden and pick the weed, make the bug go away. And I make tomatoes, I make a basilico, I make a pepper plant, I make a parsley, string bean plant. I work all day. Then the kids in the neighborhood run through my garden, break everything. A break and knock it down the plant. I says, kids, come on, go on. Hey, wait a minute. I'm fixing my arm. Hey, go on. Come on, get out of here. Well, Mr. Tony, this is a holiday today, and we don't understand why you're yelling and hollering. It's a happy time. People are having barbecues. It's a fun time of the year, and you're here ranting and complaining. That's no good because the kids are coming to my garden. The next year, I'm going to make a bigger garden, but I'm going to do something different. What are you going to do? I'm going to plant my garden in the quicksand. This way, when the kids run to my garden, they're going to go down and they're going to have a lunch with the devil. That's what they're going to do. I don't want it in my garden here. I break in the face. I teach them out. Go on. Hey! There he goes, Mr. Tony. He's going to plant the gardens his plants in quicksand next year for the boys and girls who run through his garden in the neighborhood.
You took a look at Muggsy's car, and you don't believe it. You don't believe it? You don't believe it. All right, I'm sorry. I couldn't make a sale. I'm sorry.
What happened there?
Well, that was Ripley's Believe It or Not. They took a look at Muggsy's car, and even they couldn't believe it.
That's it. What a show today.
I'll tell you, my dogs are killing That's it.
Go ahead.
Well, I wish Charlie wouldn't bring his date to the studio. You know, that's the most embarrassing thing. Why not tell you? Rooney's Auto Sales is now open, right, gang? Yeah. And we have the best deals. We have the best deals right here, this side of the Passaic River. Yes, sir. I'm going to tell you, Floyd, we are doing such great business at Rooney's Auto Sales. The phones are rolling.
Mark.
Rooney's Auto Sales. May we help you? What's that? That's right. I have an ad in the paper for a car that runs on beans. That's right. No gasoline. It just runs on beans. Well, why would I have a car that runs on beans? Well, you'll never run out of gas, brother. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm telling you, the phones are always ringing. Oh, yeah. Like a well-rehearsed That's it. Well, all I know is the music was... Skip Rooney's auto sales. May we help you? What's that? You want something that's fast, has low mileage, and is always dependable? Well, I got the thing. Just a minute. Call Margie, 587-7873. All right, sorry there, sir. I'm Johnny Floyd. We are doing...
You got the ladders to get out of here. Let's do the Patty Page Show, 1954.
Okay.
Hold on. Patty Page, 1954.
How much is that doggy in the window? How much is that doggy for sale?
Okay, one more phone call. Here we go. I'm telling you what we are doing. Looney Skip Rooney's auto sales. May we help you? What's that? Oh, what's that? You brought your car in for. What is this? The rehearsal? What is it? Looney Skip Rooney's auto sales. What's that, sir? You brought your. Oh, that's it.
Now stay and be quiet.
Hello, Clark.
No, come on. Shh.
Hello, Clark. How are you, Clark? You want to buy a car? He wants a postman's leg. He don't want a car. All right, Clark. That's you and I do.
I'll hold him.
That's it.
I think he's got a bone to pick.
Listen, you get out of here. I'm on him. Ooh. Hey, listen, Looney Skip Rooney's auto sales. Let me help you. What's that? You brought your car in for a grease job about 3 months ago, so where's the car? In Greece. Boy, we have some great cars right here. We are specializing this week in nostalgia. We have some fantastic old classics, and I wanted to take a look at what we have here. Now, Floyd, these are very unusual cars. We just don't sell the run-of-the-mill stuff like a Buick or a Ford or a Chevy. Forget about that stuff. We got some unusual models right here. All right, here's a picture. It's got nothing on it, just Q lines. Here's a picture right here of a 1953 Studebaker. It comes with its very own elephant.
Comes with an elephant?
Well,
that's totally crazy, Skip.
Well, the car's got to have a trunk, doesn't it?
Oh.
All right, we'll take a look at another model right here. You're going to love this one, Floyd. You are going to love this. You are going to love this. Take a look. Hey,
Hey, Skip, I think Clark wants to buy a car. He just left the deposit.
Look at the phone there.
Just move along. Clark.
Give me the phone there.
Okay, stop it. Go
ahead. He didn't mind the phone. All right, Floyd, here we go. You're going to love this one. This is... He's going to do it again.
Come on, move on.
Wait a minute. I lost the prop. Oh, here we go. A 1955 Chevy with a beautiful, sexy blonde for a hood ornament. I want to tell you, Floyd, look at that car right there.
Well, why would you have a blonde for a hood ornament, Skip?
Well, if you should ever run over somebody, at least they'll die with a smile on their face. There you go. That one goes.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this ain't a show.
Everybody's a critic.
Wait, this isn't a Charlie bit. What's he doing there?
All right, move along.
All right, boy.
It's obvious what happened, folks.
Everybody's a critic.
I told you you wanted to buy a car. Here's the deposit.
Okay, now.
Clark, there's no hope for you.
We got another little model right here as we move it right along. Here you go, Floyd. A 1965 Plymouth Valiant. The tires are made. Will you get out of my pit? Get out of here. Here's the tires. The tires are made out of bologna. $1,000 right there.
Tires made out of bologna? How come, Skip?
Well, in case you ever get broken down in the Mojave Desert, you will never starve. $200 and it's all yours.
No,
you want that car? All right, we got one right here, Floyd. You're going to love this one. Here is something that I know you're going to love. Because if you are a Yankee fan, then this is definitely...
Just keep the cameras up like that.
Then this is definitely your car. Here you go, Floyd. A 1981 Rolls Royce that goes for the fantastic price of only $1,200 that once belonged to Bucky Dent.
How do you know it belonged to Bucky Dent, Skip?
You see that dent right there?
Yeah. Oh,
okay. All right, that's it. $1,200. Well, Floyd, I don't know. I've showed you all the best models we have. Well, what?
I'd like a second-hand car with monthly payments. Okay, Skip?
A second-hand car.
That's what I said. I can't afford this high
with
class
monthly
stuff.
payments.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what we'll do, Floyd. I'll tell you what. I know that your credit is good. What I'll do is I'll ask it. See, no trade-in value on the car. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll take $200 each and every month, and you'll get something with your very first payment for that second-hand car. Just give me $200, Floyd, and you will have yourself something. Here we go. $200. That's it. Okay. Here you go. Very good, Floyd. Here's your very first payment, and here you go, right there.
What's this, Skip?
Well, that's the second hand right there. As soon as you make all the payments, you get the rest of the car.
Get it.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
Hand.
All
That's
right.
the worst thing.
I don't want to be, I'm just moving out slow.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. Here's a nice little song we do every once in a while. It's called Don't Bring Lulu. We do it. I do this little song. We did this about 7 months ago.